Good evening. My name is Kelvin Reed, and welcome to Day 32 Journey to Become Wealthy. Today is January 2nd, 2022, and hopefully, many of you have been following me going into it. So, tomorrow's Market Monday, first trading day of the new year. I remember I told you guys I think gonna have some positive movement and some positive predictions for the new year, and also the first 2 days of this week should also still be a part of the Santa rally, meaning that we should see some form of positive movement in the futures, or that the futures should end a little higher as far as Monday and Tuesday. So let's get started and start checking things out. All right, first, you guys know how we do. We check out our futures here. All right, so the Dow is down 0.16% still. The S&P 500 is down 0.26%, and the Nasdaq is down 0.61%. The Russell 2000 is currently sitting at, let's make sure we refresh this. It is currently down at 0.15% on the day. And this is all pre-market, right? So this is all in preparation for tomorrow's trading day to see what kind of movement we have. As far as market movers, HPQ, which is HP Inc., is up 0.45%, and everything pretty much looks about equal and flat, right? So nothing major, no major movers as far as gains, no major losses as far as losses. Let's go out down here and check out the Hang Seng. The Hang Seng is down 0.23%, which isn't bad because we saw it up 1.14% at one point on last week. So this is just, it's cooling down a little bit, and going into next week. But let's hope that our China plays like NIO and Baba actually remain positive. Okay. So let's see if we got any news, any good news, bad news. Stock futures rise ahead of first day trading of 2022. That sounds good. That's good news. Dow Jones futures, Tesla delivers crush views, stock eyes breakout, bring on the 2022 market rally. So apparently Tesla did outperform the predictions for this quarter, for the Q4 quarter. So we can check that out. Let's check that out. So, I mean, it's always good to know how to do your research, right? Dow Jones futures, Tesla delivers crush views, stock eyes breakout, bring on the 2022 market rally. The stock market rally rose slightly last week, capping a solid if choppy 2021. The S&P 500 and Dow Jones hit record highs while the Nasdaq is closed. EV stocks are in focus to start 2022. Tesla delivered 308,600 vehicles in the fourth quarter, crushing consensus analyst forecasts and exceeding the most optimistic targets. So despite Tesla, remember I showed you guys last week, Tesla actually had a recall on some vehicles. So despite that bad news, they still killed their numbers for the quarter, for the Q4. So that's definitely going to be a positive catalyst. And you guys know we are long-term investors in Tesla. Although we did sell some in our current account because we wanted to build this portfolio out, we still believe in holding Tesla long term. I have my other portfolio that still has shares of Tesla in it. So you guys make sure if you have any, you make sure you hold it. If you don't have any, let's try and find us something to get some. And at the current price it's sitting at, I like it at below $800. $800 or below. That's the entry price that I'll be looking to get back in this current portfolio that we got, that we're working on together. Okay. Tesla stock revved up around Christmas and traded tightly near a trend line. On Saturday, China startups NIO, XPeng, and Li Auto reported strong December deliveries. So hopefully we'll see a pop on NIO on tomorrow. I am not in XPeng or Li Auto, but apparently both of those are great EV companies, but they're also China companies. When I was building my portfolio, I chose the one that I thought would perform the best. I was slightly wrong because I do believe XPeng and Li Auto outperformed NIO as far as ending. Now, starting, NIO ran up a lot higher than they did, but I think as far as ending the year, XPeng and Leo are outperforming NIO currently. So, hey, I chose one, I chose wrong, and we always have another chance, right? If you guys want to pick one of those three, you guys do your due diligence and do your research and find one that you like. But Tesla, for sure, we're going to look for us another point to get in back in that, and we want to hold for the long term. So Dow futures gained more than 100 points ahead of first trading day. So looking at the current news, the futures are looking like they're going to be positive. So that usually gives us a feeling that we should see some positive movement as far as our portfolio goes as well. So we should hope to see some good positive green movement as far as our stocks and the stocks that we're in. Looking at the current stock market heat map, it's remained consistent with what we looked at on yesterday or on Friday, and everything is pretty much still flat. Still flat. We're not seeing any major movers, no major bright green. We see some bright red here in Facebook. That's a good point for us to buy in. We see Baba's major red, 3%. But everything else is pretty much, every other sector is pretty much the same way it was on Friday. Everything was pretty much down. So the tech sector is currently looking majority red. The financial sector is pretty much flat, but has some green hanging out in here. The consumer services, mainly red. Healthcare, pretty much mixed. Consumer cyclical looks like it's pretty heavily mixed as well, with Facebook and Google being down, Baba and Amazon. But Home Depot is actually up 1%. But again, there's nothing major. That's pretty flat. Tesla's down. And we can expect Tesla to pop after this good Q4 news. I tell you guys, the end of the year is when everyone puts out their Q4 reports. And they usually want to report out good information. And that also usually pumps up the stock. Energy looks pretty mixed, but majority green. Industrials, majority green. Basic materials, utilities, and real estate, majority green. And consumer defensive. Now, although all of these are flat, they're positive flat. So that's good. They're showing green movement. So let's hope on tomorrow we can jump in some of those and get some green out of them. So let's check out our crypto heat map. Crypto has come back down on today. Y'all know Bitcoin is $46,000 range. We like to buy anything below that. Y'all can keep waiting for it to come down. I've been averaging down every time I see it come down that $46,000 range. I add more shares. I buy more, $100 here, $100 there. And I know that goes outside of my routine of adding money every 2 weeks to continue to build my portfolio. But when I see a price I like, I like to jump in and buy some. Luna back at $90 but down. Uni, let's see some of the ones we're in. Doge, Shiba's back down. Doge is still showing positive. Where's our Ethereum at? As a matter of fact, let's just go straight to crypto, coinmarketcap.com and see. So Bitcoin is down 0.90% for the day, 7% for the week. Ethereum is actually up 1.28% for the day, and this is all going into the tomorrow being the first trading day of the year 2022. Binance Coin is up 0.43%. Tether, Solana, Cardano, we're in that. It's up 0.35%. Terra Luna is down 0.78%, but still below our buy price. We bought this, I want to say, at about $84, $85 on a couple weeks ago. Dogecoin is up 0.06%. Shiba Inu down 0.61%. Now, although Shiba Inu is down, it has not had any news. It has not had any catalyst. But we still see people consistently doing the Shiba burn. So that's making this coin rarer and rarer. And what we should see is the circulating supply continue to drop. So currently it is at 549 trillion. Let's see. 1,000 million billion trillion. 549,000 trillion Shiba Inu coins are currently in circulation. So we want to make sure we see that number continue to drop, making this coin rarer, which would make the price continue to go up, right? I believe it has a good price prediction for the future. We'll look for that and see if we can find anything. But right now I'm holding this long term as well as Dogecoin. You guys see Dogecoin, although it hasn't been moving much, it still has a higher market cap than Shiba Inu. So that's good news. Crow up 0.27%. We know we are in Crow. We talked about Crow. And let's see. So I want to let you guys, and Decentraland down 0.71%. It is our Metaverse play. I'm going to let you guys in on some news. I downloaded the Gemini app today, and I'll try and be putting my link in the comments somewhere like that for you guys to find. And I actually bought some of the Sandbox. I bought some of this coin today. I bought Sandbox, and I got my entry price at $5.84. So if you guys do your research and you guys like it, it can only be bought on Gemini currently, on the Gemini app, and hopefully you'll see my link in the comments. You guys make sure you jump in there if you feel like it. It's also another Metaverse play, and the reason why I bought it because there was news that Snoop Dogg had landed in the Metaverse and somebody spent millions millions to get land next to what Snoop Dogg's property. Let me see if I can find that for you guys on Twitter or something. But somebody spent millions of dollars to try and get property next to Snoop Dogg in the metaverse. So that just goes, and I'm not sure what currency they actually use. I'm not sure if they use the central land or if they use the Sandbox, but I know that it was big, right? Somebody spent a lot of money to get in there. So I want to kind of make sure I'm in there as that goes up. You know, it gets rarer, more people gonna buy it, and more people actually probably start spending money in that type of stuff. So land and metaverse, Snoop Dogg. Let's see if we can find that. Land and metaverse. Oh man, so I can't find it right now, and I don't want to keep y'all held up. So what I'll do is make sure I have that for the next video, or maybe I'll go live on my Instagram. So if you guys don't follow my Instagram, y'all make sure y'all follow my Instagram at Mr.Reezy REEZY90, and I'll probably share that there. But it definitely was crazy news. So I'm looking for the metaverse to actually be popular, especially with Snoop Dogg supporting it. So hey, you know how it is. You gotta go with the tide. Gala is also one I'm going to be looking at. It's currently 51 on the market cap list. I'm going to be doing research into it, and it can be bought on the Metaverse. On Gemini app, but I have not purchased any yet. So we're going to keep doing some more research and see if we can find any more good plays for this week. But as of right now, that's all I got for you guys. And let's not forget, our wealthy word of the week is desire. Y'all make sure y'all wake up tomorrow. You continue to push. You continue to do your thing. Whether it's going to the 9 to 5, whether it's trading in the market, or whatever goal you're trying to achieve for the year 22. So y'all make sure you desire that more than you desire anything else. That is all I got for you on the journey to become wealthy. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll be following up with y'all tomorrow. Oh, make sure you like and subscribe on your way out. Have a good night.